This will not get replaced. Tag. Oh, press signs. Capital P. Okay. Bunch of them didn't. What's going on? Corpse Eater, Corpse Eaters. Color red, bold, true. Do it this way, I guess. There's a slight difference, I guess. Nothing changed. Well, document, perfect. Build a new slot. I'm quite finished with this one, so we'll build it over here. Should be nice and simple. Basically just copy pasting. Fixing up any typos we see. Parasite, Unless Entity, Ravager. No, my bad. This goes on the same chain. It comes into effect once the Ravager is done for. Essentially, this was my initial attempt at making an enrage mechanic. The strength one. Entity. This should have the same pretext. Run, paste. Oh. Okay, what don't you like? If entity type Minecraft, run effect give. I've got the R, that's why. Right, back to fine. It's this 0, 0. Without a host, the silverfish attack anything nearby. Unless entity, Ravager, run effect give. Every entity in radius at 1 second of, I guess, damage 1. 2. Speeding Frenzy. Okay, what's it like? Execute at name. Is that what it doesn't like? One of them's a summon mechanic, isn't it? This should be fine. There's no brackets. Yeah. Oh, what was I up to? Fireball. Already done the instant damage. This one, so we're up to this one. Space. Oh, works now. The R again. No idea why sound just cuts out. Okay, so that should be the basis of the mob. We need to summon a Ravager with Silverfish. Easy enough. So I should have it in a different document. This one, not that you guys can see it. No biggie. Like this so you can hear. Looking for the Ravager. Iron Golem, nope. Zombie, Vindicator, Phantom, Spider, Ravager. The Ravager itself does not have any tags. And then they have theirs. Perfect. For the time being. The Ravager can destroy blocks, can't he? Be a bit annoying. To figure out where the issue is. $100F. That could be just about anywhere. I should do it in shorter bursts. Really need to test it with one passenger anyway. I think I've got the passenger check. Or can Ravengers have multiple passengers? Is that what I was trying to do here? I think so. Square. I don't know how I'm meant to end it. Let's just use a generator. Mob. Ravager. No, add Silverfish. And then the mount is the Ravager. I can just tag it myself, I guess. Okay, this would be the command, and then in the ID, we would do tag, I believe, right? Tags, square brackets, parasite. Okay, so that should work. We should have one on top of him, perfect. Oh, I used a bunch of abilities. Corpse Bile, one we wanted, a bit too big. Then he also used the Ravager ability and Backwork. The Ravager begins to recover. Is that what that is? Yeah, so the Ravager's healing doesn't need to be red. Also, just do this manually. Turn this off. Now we can just go through them one by one to make sure they all work. And then kill the Ravager, leave the Silverfish. So, what is it? Scoreboard, players, set. All, I'm a boss. Okay, so first ability, shake off, summons stack of 3. Cool. They have their name, that's fine. 2, suffering is the heal, it's fine as well. 3 is Corpse Bile. Where did the explosion come from? Is that yours? Right, correct. 2920 blocks, is that why? Interesting. I need to make the range a bit bigger. And then Rampage. Just buffs to the Ravager, right? Yep. And we'll grab out a sword. So then the Parasite should have his own abilities. We deal with the Ravager first. These guys also have a bunch of HP. Oh, we got one. I guess not. Okay, so that's another thing that I probably messed up. Duplicate. Rid of them. What am I doing? Let's do this. That equals Ravager. Right, so now, even though you don't have a name, you should have your own abilities. You have Burrow. Just summons Dripstone. That's, of course. We can do it this way. Summon Silverfish. Tags. Was Parasite. 3. Rapid Growth is duplication again, essentially. But at a higher rate. 2. Feeding Frenzy. I need to exclude Silverfish from that. This is why we test. And 1 is Endless Hunger, which they didn't actually get any buffs, it looks like. Nor did they teleport. I think they meant to teleport. Okay. So a few things to already work on. Probably kill them. They don't do unnecessary things. Type equals Silverfish. Cool. All the name tag stuff works fine. The parasites we're summoning have what? 50, 30, and 15 HP, so that's fine. With nothing left to eat, they swarm you, so this is not working. Execute at player if there's the tagged entity. Unless there's a Ravager present, it's going to run TP all the Silverfish in a 100 block radius to us. Why does that not work? And then also this one. I think there's a Ravager? Did I mess something up? This is also the first one I writ. So the way it is set out is different to all the ones above it. Trying to make it a little bit complicated. I should probably fix that up. That they're organized in the same format. So for instance, the teleport should be the same as this one, unless, and then run, C. Oh, not that one. No, where am I looking? I'm looking here. Please don't tell me I just copied this one. Okay, and then where executes at nearest player. Yeah, nearest player is fine. Within the distance, dot dot, what do I have it as? 20. It's going to teleport all Silverfish in a 100 block radius. That's instead of this one. And then also this was not quite working. Execute at, it uses the same analogy as well, which is bad. Okay, oh, I think I know the issue there. It's A, the distance, and B, then, because it's executing at the player, it's checking from our location rather than the parasites. So we need to fix that one up as well. Unless I probably want to extend it past 20 blocks from the looks of things. We'll give it a go like this. Hi. I assume that's a greeting. Sorry, I'm not too good with languages. Okay, so let's retry this. Summon, and then if we use 1, should teleport to us every time. Perfect, and he is buffing. Okay, so that's one fixed. Which ones didn't work? 2, Feeding Frenzy. Okay, Feeding Frenzy, I need to exclude Silverfish. That one probably should have been obvious to me. They don't damage themselves. So, back you come, and then 2. Cool, you didn't die. 3, Rapid Growth, just summons another one. And 4, Borrow. So it summons a Stalactite under one of you. It should summon under both of you. So I need to up or limit duplicate, Rapid Growth, and change these Stalactites. So that was fine, that was fine. This one. What do we have so far? Execute at the entity if blah blah blah, run unless, and it's going to summon one silverfish. Instead of that, we want to add a second statement, which is just execute at all silverfish within a set distance. Silverfish. Oh, wrong bracket. What did I do wrong? I have to look. What? Oh, I put the E. And distance. And we should also probably limit it so it doesn't get too out of hand. Well, it's a penalty, I guess. You want to deal with them fast enough. We'll do 20 blocks. We won't put a limit on just yet. No, because if we use it back-to-back, then it's going to be way too much. We'll do, say, 5. Or 10, maybe. So it summons 10 more silverfish each time. Yeah, 10 sounds fine. Sounds reasonable. Then same with the stalactites. We need to put in, yeah, the same thing. So just run, execute at E type equals, this one could be unlimited though. Silverfish distance equals ... 20. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so everything should work now, as intended. So summon, we use 3. We'll continue to duplicate. Cool. And if we use 4, they should all summon Dripstone. Interesting. Doesn't really have a damaging effect, but something at least. Where's my... Oh. Okay, so that's nice and simple. Now we just have to set up a rage mechanism. So we're probably going to have it be, if you can deal with the parasites before you beat the Ravager will enrage and have extra abilities. I think that's simple enough to make. The only one I didn't like was the explosive one. Actually, this one. So it's executing at parasite, blah blah blah, summoning a fireball, and the fireball should go down. But I felt like I saw it go off in the distance. If we just do this, we should be able to see if it strikes us or goes away. Nope, that was not what I meant to do. That is summon Minecraft. So it should, yeah, it hits us. That's perfect. So it should get silverfish, which is what we did want. Again, we need to check and make sure it's targeting all of them. So execute at the usual thing. Only if there's an entity. I mean, that should probably be regardless. The feasting parasites will just explode as they normally do. Was it? Stomach acid of the Ravager begins to leak out. Any dislodged silverfish seem to react. Yeah, so the Ravager's not really important to that. Well, no, I guess because in a lore sense, if there's no Ravager, then that doesn't make sense for them to trigger. They just exist normally. Okay, that was much simpler than I thought. We do have to do sound effects and particles, annoyingly. For now, I'm just going to do this. I'll probably come back to them. So 2 slots each for 1 sound effect, 1 particle. Be decent enough. We need to look back up here at our enrage mechanic. Essentially, we're doing the same thing. This one. So, it tells raw. So first off, we need to actually tag the Ravager with something. Host. That makes sense, because we're doing parasites and hosts. So, copy from here, right? We've got... No, where's the tag? That's the buffs. Where's his actual tag mechanic? Maybe I didn't type it out on this one. I know it's definitely there for the wolves. Scroll up to the top. Be somewhere here. I think it's just rage. There we go, in rage. What was I up to? This is all done, so this should be highlighted so I don't make a mistake. This one. No, that's Silverfish Riding, Ravager. Yeah, okay, that is right. Unhighlight it so we can edit it. So instead of grey, it's going to be host. And second tag, I don't know, maybe like free. It's nice and simple. So unless there is tag parasite, as long as there's the parasites nearby, it's not going to use its mechanism. Lifted burden. That makes most sense. Also, I have to change the colors. The ones we already set up. The lifted burden, with his parasites gone. Parasites gone. The parasites. Why am I capitalizing everything? With the parasites gone, the Ravager is going to be capitalized. How do they normally spell Ravager? Pretty sure that's how I want to spell it, and I'm pretty sure that's wrong. This one should do. That's A, no EN. Ravager. It's a Ravager. So, with the parasites gone, the Ravager loses control. Gains its strength. Yeah. Gains its strength. Good enough. We'll stop, and then we're tagging our host does not have free with free. And of course, then we're also giving him buffs. So, replace. Grey becomes host. Place all. And then rage becomes free. Cool. So this will buff all the stats of the Ravager for us. Go ahead and start it off here. And we just have to come up with 4 more abilities for the Ravager directly. Also a really good one, because I have more inventory slots to play around with. Okay. then it's execute at host or free. To be honest, I can just write it from the start. So it should be execute at e whose tag equals free. If entity at e type equals Minecraft player in a distance of, I use 20. I feel like 20 is too small at this point. I think I should go back to 50. Although they'll all have extended follow range, so that should be fine. So if it's free, and then we just do run, and that's our 2 chains. One will be the tell raw, one will be the actual ability. So we can grab the tell raw, put on the first one, clean it up a little. This will be changed, and this will be changed. Alright, the question though is, what do we make the Ravager do? And we need 4 of those answers. What am I doing? What is trying to make gaps from here and here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so they're our 4 ability slots. Easy one would be the Ravager teleports, but it's not too much. Make the player teleport to the Ravager. Need creative things. What can we make Ravager do? You be there? Huh? I don't mind having the Ravager teleport to someone, actually. Be something like in the herd, no. Off the top of my head, I'm thinking like a gouge. Separate the herd. Two more. Charge. Change. Charge. Charge. Ooh, like a bleed effect. No, but where's my mon going? Have the Ravager take damage as though he's still suffering from what the parasites did. But then, I don't know, like toxic blood. Toxic blood. Charge. Okay, so charge is nice and simple. That would be teleport to a player. So just be run, execute at all players within a distance. Distance equal to .20. Sort equals furthest. Am I spelling it right? Just like that. Furthest, and then limit 1. So he teleports to the furthest player. TP at E. Make it 3. Dot dot dot. Okay, so he teleports to the furthest player. Toxic Blood would be he gains or he takes damage. 1 tick of damage, it's not really enough. Just to kind of showcase. No, we'd tag him with a bleed effect. Run tag. 3. Then we'd also need to clear the tag in a reasonable amount of time. Which wouldn't be too hard, I guess. And this would allow us to make like a dynamic effect that he can essentially trail. But then it would also still damage him. I don't actually like Gouge. Crush, maybe? Or some sort of pull. So either he teleports to you, or you teleport to him. Because Toxic Blood would be very similar just to the Stomach Acid one. Okay, that's interesting. I'm not editing in the right section. Easy enough fix. Okay, where was Stomach Acid? Let's see that one. So Stomach Acid, the Ravager begins to leak out, and you dislodge Silverfish. Seem to react, that's fine. And we're summoning an area effect cloud. It is also damaging the Ravager though. That's the big thing. We'd rather something that only damages players. Means we'd probably reuse the bleed effect. We'll come up with a different one, I guess. This time we could use Warp Mushrooms. Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. So we'll keep it as Toxic Blood. We'll make the player leave a trail. Yeah? And that way they have to continuously move. / they could also stand around the boss and use that to damage it. Okay. So, Toxic Blood is fine. We'll make 2 in that case. We'll do Toxic Blood and Infection instead of Gouge. Toxic Blood will be the bleed, and then Infection will be one that summons Silverfish. So both will tag the player. One will make a potion effect, the other will summon Silverfish. Okay. I think I'm good with that. Infection. In both cases, they're tagging the closest player. Distance equals 20. No, in both cases, they'll tag a random player, which will most likely be the same player if you're doing it solo, obviously. So, run tag, add. We'll just do blood. I think I can use Toxic. The other one's called Venom. And then this one is, instead of Toxic, will be infection or infected. Infect is fine. We should also limit it because it should be only people nice and close. We'll do 10 blocks for both of them. Okay, and then I can just do the command blocks myself. They're nice and simple. That leaves us with one ability still to make. What could we do? That's going to be a simple one. But it should tie in well to the other effects. So it'll just be run effects give at all within a certain distance. Distance, this time we'll actually do a range. So if you're further than, say, 5 blocks from him, you're going to get mine. I've done give Minecraft slowness 5 seconds at 9. That should stop your movement. So all of these, I need to add 5 to it. Okay, and this will be intimidate the weak. I know what I can put in the text. Just be anyone not prepared. What are you doing? Bad cat. Anyone not prepared to face beast head on freezes in fear. Cool. And then this text will be, I still need a name. Don't want to use intimidate, it's too long of a word. Where looking up synonyms comes handy. Intimidate. Synonym. What do we have? Menace, frighten, subdue, terrify, scare, terrorize, threaten, daunt, daunting presence. Oppress the weak. I don't mind that. What do I forget? I've got a P. Oppress the weak. Color should be yellow. It isn't directly bad. Same with charge. It's just the Ravager rushes at someone. Nice and easy. Toxic blood will be red. Ravager's blood. Contaminates. Yeah. Contaminates you. You become contaminated by Ravager's blood. Anyone nearby becomes. Yeah, that's better. And we can be lazy. And just change the word contaminated to infected. Both are red, that's fine. Okay, so that should be the abilities. Now we have to figure out on what slots. Doesn't really matter, because the whole idea is the parasite's dead. So you don't have to worry about any of their abilities. So yeah, it shouldn't matter at all where exactly I put these. I do need one slot for the particle effect to signify it's enraged. And then I guess we'll just go in order. We'll put charge on 1, so that charges at someone as soon as he enrages. Slots for particle and sound. It's going to just be press 2 slots. These ones we actually have to do a little bit more. Okay, we need to steal this. We also need to steal the command block. What was this third one? Particle effect. Oh, I did 2 things. So I only need 1 each. Then a particle effect, and then they also need something to remove the tag. So I did mess this up. I need 1 extra spot, because the tag should be removed first and then reapplied. It should just be tag at all, remove whichever one this was toxic. And then again, tag at all, remove, this one was infected. You can copy these back over. And it was these 2 each. Actual effect, then particle. Then it's 2 slots. Cool. Almost done. So this one will summon something. Well, actually, they're both going to summon. Just going to summon Silverfish. And then this one will summon an area effect cloud. So I want to copy the other one over. Just make it a lot smaller. So instead of radius being 5, we'll cut it down to single block instead of... Is this ticks or seconds? If it's ticks, it's 10 seconds. Which is fine. We do want overlap, so it should be 6 seconds. 6 times 20 is 120. And the effect, instead of 19, we should be looking at Wither, maybe? I guess Poison's still fine. Nah, we'll do Withering. So Withering is 20. Oh, it's just one more. 20, and you're getting it for 1 second. Reapplication delay. Ooh. We could do instant damage. It's going to be a lot, though. Just make instant damage, reapply. Last for 6 seconds, so we do every 2 seconds. Still going to do a lot of damage, though. Might as well try it. Instant damage is... what number? It's pretty early on in this, isn't it? 7. Damage 7. Reapplication delay 40 seconds. Perfect. Alright. Everything should be in order, we just have to turn it on. We might as well do the particle effect. Also, how's my tick looking? Not terrible. Excuse me? Execute if... Oh, haha, my bad. Got to put in the other clause. Same with the silverfish, it's summoning one. Come on, you're not meant to be on the desk. Everything around. So, let them go for a second. Just run effect. Since they're both summoned, it should be execute at. Nice and simple. Run execute at all who have the tag equals this one was toxic. Why isn't it like that? Oh. I've got entity like usual. No? I forgot at. One settled. Of course, I pasted on the wrong end. Fine. That should be expected. Okay, they'll clear up, that's fine. See particle effect now. Still the timer. Let's see execute at. Anyway, so that doesn't matter. Do that ourselves. I copied to the run, I hope. Yes. And I can steal this particle effect because I just want to use the other type. So particle Minecraft.paste. Perfect. And then whatever this one should be. I don't quite know what to use. Do infested blocks have a particle? No, of course they don't. What could signify being infected? So I reckon you'd probably use an item. Just what item? Something for silverfish. Bones, no. Ink sacs? Ink sacs might work. One word. No. Where have I messed up then? Slash give or ink sac. This. It's underscore. Just not counts. It has to be a block. Item. It's 2 items, that's why. Active, always active, so everything's fine. Alright, so if we grab a Ravager, we tag him, we should be able to test these quickly. Tag him should be fine. Nice and big. Add 3. And then we set this to 1. Charge, teleport, that's fine. 2. 2 did not work. Oh, it did. I was not in the right spot. So because I'm out of range, we're getting slowed. We'll do a nice roar for that one. 3. Toxic blood. So every 3 seconds. Cool. So we have to continuously move. Tremors is normal once, it's fine. I did want to change this. Shouldn't be the warped, it should be the crimson mushroom. No capital. Cool. Tag, I'll just remove it myself. Toxic. And if we use 4, I don't know if we're close enough though. No. Infection. Something silverfish. Doesn't look like the I can't speak. The ink sac item is doing anything. Should have a particle effect. It should be fine. Also, 1 every 3 seconds is kind of a lot. Eh. Anyway, they all work. That's the main point. Go ahead and finish everyone off. And this is the only issue. Why don't you like to be a thing? They're like 2D. Slash particle item Minecraft ink sac. Okay, fix the K. Okay, and then I know we'll do like 1 each direction, 0.1, and then 1,000. Okay, so 1,000 will work. 100, it kind of doesn't. 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. Set our feet. Should be 1. Yes, 100 works. 50 does work. So why are you not on? Ah. Because it's still set to toxic. Of course. Cool. And then 2 slots. So I just have to come up with the sound design. And any particles I want to add to the abilities. Otherwise, that's another boss down. Pretty good. Done 3 in a day and a half. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so halfway there. Almost there. What are you doing? Mister. Don't bite cords. Come on, I'll let you out. Come on. For anyone who's lurking, I'm about to go, but we will just show off one of the other bosses we made, since he's kind of fleshed out. If we go ahead and tag this guy Skill, we can go through his abilities one by one. His first ability, places in an anvil. Second ability, starts working on that anvil, putting armor pieces onto the armor stand. His third ability, teleports to us. Fourth, teleports to us. Sorry, previous one was teleport to the anvil. What was that? Armor up. Oh, right, that's the armor stands ability. I forgot I did them. And then if we go through, he makes the whole armor set. He can then enrage. And he begins his final hunt. He has access to all new abilities. So he's got Stalk. Should be teleporting behind us, shouldn't he? Oh, he does. Well, I have to exclude the armor stand, I think. Well, maybe I wasn't close enough. 2, blind prey. 3, endure the hunt. And 4, venom. Now we're poisoned. Every 3 seconds, we're going to be poisoned. Until, of course, we beat him. He has absorption right now. Stop walking away from me. If you do destroy the anvil and the armor stand, he'll remake it. I do have to do something with the armor pieces. Make the player not want. Or I can do something if they're in the player's inventory, something happens. I'll probably do that. If you try and take the pieces. Bad stuff. Anyway. Happy. Boss is almost done. I can just figure out the sounds and everything in the meantime. Another one down. Anyone who's watching later on, or currently,